What up, nation? Shout out to you guys on the close. It took a long. It was hey. It was a long one, but better late than never. You know what I mean? It was a long one, but better late than never. We got there. I know people get busy during the day. I know. People got stuff they gotta do. I know. I get it. I get it. Somebody took my box cutter. Really? Really? What happens when people come to work with you? They go shit. I know it was Tom too. I know it was Tom who took it. Got 50 box cutters in this, and he's got to take the one I got to use for Facebook. I know it was Tom's ass. I know it. I know it was his ass. It's my first time ripping basketball all year. That's crazy. We've never done a ton of basketball here. I'd like to do a lot more. Maybe with the top stuff we'll do more basketball. I don't know. I'd like to do a lot more basketball. But first time ripping it this year is kind of crazy. Orange out the gates. Orange out the gates. DeAndre Ayton at a 175. Portland. I forgot he's on Portland. Portland Blazers. Blazers. What up, Will? What's happening, baby? I think this is my last break of the day. I think Tom's supposed to take over for me. Me tinks. SGADT, let's get it. AJ Johnson. Ooh, Marvels. Ant-Man on the Marvels. Those are sick. Ant-Man on the Marvels. The Ant-Man, baby. I'm used to looking for Vikings. I gotta... Oh, God. Been so long. So long. Oh. It's Chet. It's Chet. Did you get the Thunder, bro? You did get the Thunder. Wow. Chet out of 79. He said, oh, shit. It's Chet. It's Chet. I wanted SGA too. Greens. Osu at the Gahoro. Dominators Elite. Tatum. All right now. Blew that sweat. Whatever it may be. Sack. Kevin Huerter at a 39. Sacramento. Little laser action. Mini-me, stop pumping the laser. Who got the Will Rogers with a little Marvels? With a little Marvels, baby. They should have done more with the Marvels. Jalen Brunson, Knicks. They should have done more with the Marvels. Let's do it, Will. I hope so. I have faith, too. Missy. That's tough. TJD. Chase Jackson Davis. Fancy. Oh, you fancy. Oh, you fancy. Red Hot Rookies. Bub Carrington. On the Red Hot Rookies. They did a good job with that insert. Looks a little nicer this year. Looks a little nicer this year. Grant, man. Looks like maybe rookie color. Kel'el Ware. It is. Reed Shepherd on the Aqua at a 225. At a 225. Agua. Rockets. Cody. I know next year's stuff. No, it's not a fresh case, Will. I don't know. Gilly had ripped. I don't know if Steve did any. I know Gilly did. Rising Suns. Yo, some of these inserts. This is my first time opening Optic this year. Some of these inserts are nasty, bro. Some of these inserts are nasty, bro. I want to say Gilly ripped the first whatever, but Devin Carter. I don't know if it was Gilly or Steve. Maybe Tom. Alexander Sarr on the Red Hot Rookies. Now the Blasters, I figured that the hobby was so cheap, the hobby would fill quick, but the Blasters actually filled a lot quicker. Jimmy Buckets at a 175 feet. The Blasters filled way quicker than the hobby. I can tell you that. No, not even, bro. Because the problem with the Wemby class, Pell Larson. We used to do a lot more PYTs back then. Grant Williams, he's a card collector. He's big into card games, for those who don't know. But the biggest problem, Luka on the lights out. Hey, light it up, lights out. The biggest problem we had was with Wemby's year is it was just Wemby. So you had to do random teams, right? Because either whoever was taking Wemby in a PYT was literally buying like a quarter of the break for one team. Matas Beluzzi. And then nobody else wanted the rest of the teams. Mark Williams. Or you had to do random teams. And at that time, we couldn't really fill random teams very well. Saloon. Obviously now things have changed. BI at a 99. Obviously things have changed. As we predominantly do randoms. Well, we've been doing a lot of PYTs too lately. We've been doing more randoms. You know, it's the dub status. Right now, guys, the PYT guys are hopping around. The dub guys are kind of chilling out. So, you know. Elite Dominators, LeBron. Yeah, Rockets were a decent chase, but I'm telling you, bro, there's Dalton, Lakers. I would love to do more basketball, man. We just don't have the crowd. Khalil Ware, not yet anyway. At a 175, we're working on it, though. I'm not giving up. I definitely want to do more basketball. It'll be our first look at Topps, too. Topps took over the basketball license official as of October 1st, I believe. So we'll get a little insight. I saw some preview cards for the next class. It's like a triple auto out of a Topps product. You know, so I'm excited about that. Dame Dollar. What do they call this? The candy canes or something like that? I forget what they call this. That is a short print, though. Forget what they call it. And somebody actually, I just talked about this with somebody else, too. And I forgot. Zach Edey. Ooh, Evan Mobley on the Optographs. We'll take an auto there, baby. Cavs, Travis Britt. With a little Optographs. Evan Mobley. There's SGA on the lights out. Hey, holla. Mobley. I think the kid Mobley's a baller. Look at the Cavs coming up with a bunch of young dudes just storming it. It's taking over, bro. Shout out to them. I want to admit that to Tom, but he is a Cavs fan. I won't say that to him, but, you know. I know, like, that is true, Will. They were decent chases, but compared to Wemby, it wasn't even, like, we couldn't do it. We couldn't fill him. It was a shame, but couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Karl Malone on the Legends at a 149 for the Jazz. I thought it was too. That's the thing about young teams, though, is sometimes they don't have the extra. But then again, you can say the same thing about your Thunder, and they went all the way. But yeah, I did too. I mean, I didn't expect the Pacers to beat. I had a little feeling the Pacers were going to beat the Knicks because it's just one of them things with the Pacers. But is that gold? I think we might have something here. Cody Williams. Might have something here. That looks a little more holographic. Lights out. Oh, maybe not. Tatum. There we go. Oh, yeah. This must be the hollow version. It's way more shiny than this one. You see that? This must be like the silver or hollow version. Extra shiny up in here. Extra. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm excited for basketball season, especially like for us. Like at least I got the Knicks games to watch, or we got the breaks on at night, so that stuff's cool. Jamal Sheed. I got the need. Oh, we got something coming. Let's go. We got something coming. Let's go. Rookie. Antonio Reeves, Pelicans at a 39. At a 39. What is it? The Black Lasers. Is that it? Yep. Yepers. It does suck. Like, obviously, the Pacers I was extremely upset with last year for beating the Knicks. But it sucked that how they got hurt. Jared McCain. Dominators Luka. You don't like to see it end like that, you know? Well, I guess if it was my team, I'd be like, whew, because Tatum got hurt. But the Knicks already had that series in hand, basically, by the time Tatum got hurt. Isaiah Collier. Dominators Clay. Still weird seeing Clay in a... That's a silver Dominators Clay. So weird. You know what? I'll tell you why, Will. It's because there's less of them. They're much more... For instance, right? We did case breaks of optic blasters recently of NFL and of NBA. For NFL... The two case breaks we did, each had a downtown, uptown, or two uptowns in some instances, right? A lot of short prints. The basketballs, we did two sealed cases and not a single downtown. Eamon Thompson at a 149. Rockets, Cody. They're way more rare. And you got to remember, like, they used to mix the basketball ones in different products. Like, they did it for Optic this year, but a lot of basketball that were coming out of Panini one and one, all different ones. Same thing with Kaboom. They didn't have, like, absolute Kabooms. Joel Embiid, like in football. They were doing, like, what were you getting them out of? Revolutions at one point was doing Kabooms. I'm thinking, it's not even the one I'm thinking of. Crown Royale. Crown Royale, whatever. Marble, Stephon Castle, holla. Jacoby Walter. Yeah, basketball ones are way more short printed. There's guaranteed... No, I don't believe so, no. But, I mean, let's be honest, man. I've ripped football cases where there was... I've ripped football cases that there was supposed to be a guaranteed downtown and there wasn't in there. How many absolute cases I ripped with no Kaboom? A hobby? It happens. LaMelo Ball, Kevin Garnett, and we ripped football cases of optic blasters that didn't have them either. That's happened too. Nobody doubt it. Nobody doubt it. Draymond, Dylan Jones, Tristan Newton for the Pacers at a 49. 49 out of 49. Pacers getting it. Pacers, Cody. Have yourself a break, Cody. Cody's collecting right now. He's cleaning up right now. He's cleaning up right now. But basketball in general, yeah, they're more short printed. Darius Garland, Terrence Shannon. On the one hand, I wish that they would have kept the football case, like Panini would have just kept it all the same. Like, keep downtowns with optic. Because then you're at least setting an expectation, like a precedent. The way that they did it before, let me get this mic up a little bit. The way that they did it before was kind of like, you know, if you're just learning basketball, and you find out, oh, the optic is not with Donruss, is not with, you know, or the downtowns are not with optic. It, like, changes it up and makes you feel like you have to relearn something new. If they would have kept it the same, it would have been an easier transition, I think. Ooh. Zachary Reisesher at a 99 on the Red Rising Suns. Little color match for them Hawks, though. For them Hawks, though, Terrell, let's get it, brother. Got it from the mini. Yeah, he got it from the mini, though. So, I mean, in hindsight, I feel like football, they had success, and so many people understood what they were getting. And in basketball, if people are going to try basketball as a secondary sport to get in it, you kind of set them up. Another one for Zachary, or Zachariah? Is it Zachariah? Zachariah? Is that it? Is that Zachariah? I don't know. Is that gold? Looks like maybe gold. Johnny Furphy. All right now. Tyus Jones. That is gold. 8 out of 10 for the Suns. Tyus Jones. Come on. Give us a bigger gold than that. Could have given us a bigger gold than that now. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. Cody with the gold again. Cody got the gold too. Cody's just cleaning up right now. Let's just clean it. Trae Young Marvels. But I don't know. That's how I feel. Because then what you ended up doing was kind of separating your NBA guys from your football guys instead of giving the option of football guys to dabble. And same thing for basketball guys to dabble in football. Because then it's like, okay, I already understand the sets. I know what I'm looking for. You know, I know card counts and all that are going to be different. Jeremy Grant out of 79. Can't say his name. Kelly, what's up, Kelly? Kelly needs a clipper. And he ain't talking about hair clippers. Trace Jackson Davis. Deron Holmes. Zachary Rizashay. That's how you say it? Appreciate it, Kevin. You know, I used to be so into basketball. I still love basketball. Now I only know about the Knicks, and that's about it. Jonathan Mogbo. The draft class, I kind of fell off after the Zion year, man. Well, you know what it is? My other job, before we started Card Breakers, I had another job that was fantasy sports related, so I had to pay attention to everything. And then football obviously took over because that's what we do the most here. So football just took over. And the draft classes just weren't as good. Jared McCain and the Red Hot Rookies. Sixers. Will Rogers. I mean, let's be honest. Like the draft classes, you've had like one big guy, and then everybody else has kind of been meh. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree, Will. When they switch it up every year, it just kind of makes it seem like they don't know what they're doing. Like they don't know where to, like they don't know where to go. That's how I feel. Dalton Connect on the Red Hot Rookies. Now we're starting to get some rookies at least. Lakers. Magic Wheels, baby. It's Gilly's team right there. We got a couple Laker fans in the office now. We got Gilly and Joe. Gilly and Joe. Unique combinations. Both are Giant fans and Yankee fans who make sense due to our area. Nikola Topic. And both are Laker fans. Like, what the hell? Kind of crazy. Yeah, I agree. I think the case hits for Panini is cool, but the metal plates I don't like. LeBron on the lights out. I agree. I wish they would have just kept them regular. You know, keep them regular. I know it would have increased the card print, but still. Antonio Reeves, Pelicans. Pellies. We got the Reeves black. Now we got the Reeves Pellies. Ashley Hill. Bruce Brown in the back at a 149 for the Raptors. Brucey Brown. Lucy Brucey, baby. Lucy Brucey. Got money on Joe. Andrew Wiggins. Rob Dillingham. Elite Dominators, Trae Young, Precious Achua. Ivica Zubac, Jalen Tyson. Ooh, we got a little silver marbles there. Hollows. KD on the hollow. Hollow Marvels, KD. Suns. Cody's racking them up, baby. Cody came with his bib on, ready to eat, baby. He came with the bib on, ready to eat, baby. Mm-hmm. Asur Thompson, Pistons. Out of 225, Tristan Newton. He'll take out a... Oh, bro, the other day, I know Matt was trying to tell you. The other day it was hysterical. So I walk in, Gilly's mid-rip. I check on him, right? I check on the guys. I'm supposed to. Keep an eye on him. I look in there, and the face cam is all jacked up. It's like pointing this way. You see Gilly like here. And like, it's like half, I'll go this way. It's mirrored. It's like here. It looks stupid, right? So I go in there to fix it. The camera's all screwed up. He's a mid-rip, so I try to quickly fix the camera. It was kind of stuck. So all I can do is kind of center it. And it was like a bird's eye view. It was like from way up here, like looking down. And the chat, Matt and James and everybody's just ripping on him. Everybody, and he said, as soon as I put it up there, he was like, CK, this is not a flattering angle. I was like, yo, I don't care. You're dealing with it till it's over. You should have fixed the camera before you went live, right? Tyrese Maxey Marbles. So he goes on there, and like Matt's like, oh, you're all, looks like you're just head on shoulders, no neck. And then James Castle hit him with you look like a slammy card. I was dying, bro. Because he really did look like a slammy card. I was dying. Hey, here we go. Little hollow Miami. Kelly Ware, Miami, Mi Amore, Heat, Matty Wheels. I was dying, bro. I walk easily. CK, they're ripping me in the chat. And he said I look like a slammy. I know it sounds stupid, but in the moment it was hysterical, Will. You would have loved it in the moment. Adem Bona, Gilly getting clowned on. Come on, Will. You would have loved it, bro. Malik Beasley. Out of 149 Pistons. You would have loved it. You would have loved it, bro. Cody Williams and the Rising Suns. Utah. The nickname is sticking. Just call him Slammy. Is that what we do? We just call him Slammy? I'm with that. Stephon Castle. I'm with it. Eamon Thompson on the blue this time out of 49 on that true blue. On that true blue. On the true blue, Eamon. Amen. Dominator's little SGA. There you go, Will. Out of 99, numbered SGA. All right. Baylor Shearman. Sure, man. SGA out of 99. Out of 99. SGA. You can find me in the A. Find me in the A. With that SGA. Jokic. Harrison Ingram. Spurs. Stephon Castle. Out of 79 on the pink laser. Pink Velocity. Pink Velocity out of 79. Stephon Castle. That's just nasty. Who had the Spurs? Matty Wills. What a little banger, baby. What a little banger, baby. That's a solid one right there. That's an upgrade right there, Matty, baby. I got no idea what the comps are, but I know he was one of the bigger chasers in that class last year. Optic came out so late. Bogdanovich at a 225 on the Agua. I would assume too. The Marvel inserts are sick. Like those should have been short printed more. You know what I mean? They're sick. Donovan Klingon. Wemby Net Marvels. Hey, that could have been such a sick K-Stick card. Like the silver ones, look how they're sick. I'm not even a comic book guy. To be dead ace. To be dead ace with you. Alright, that's it. Jamal Murray. Nah, I hear you. I know. Oh, that was a magical year for you last year, Will. You had some fun at playoff time last year. You had some fun with your team at playoff time last year, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys, we got Kel Ware Hollow, Asur Thompson Blue or Aqua, Red Eye Rookies Dalton, Red Eye Rookies Jared McCain, Aaron Gordon, Jeremy Grant, Karl Malone, Jason Tatum. That's a silver. It's a candy cane. What's it called? I forgot. Damian Lillard, Kel Ware Orange. That's at a 175. Gold Tyus Jones at a 10. What is it? It was Zach. I'm gonna say it right because my man hooked me up. He hooked me up with the pronunciation. I'm doing it. Zachary Risashay. That's red. Color match at a 99. B.I. at a 99. Anthony Edwards Marvels. Eamon Thompson at a 49. Eamon Thompson at a 149. DeAndre Ayton at a 175. Antonio Reeves at a 39. Tristan Newton at a 49. It's bookend. Jimmy Butler at a 175. Stephon Castle, Rising Suns, Ron Holland. Reed Shepard at a 225. Antonio Reeves auto. Kevin Huerter at a 39. Kevin Durant on the Silver Net Marvels. Chet at a 79. Dominators SGA Red, that's at a 99. Evan Mobley auto on the Optigraphs, that's also at a 99. And the Stephon Castle Net Marvels Pink Velocity, that's at a 79. Nasty. Nasty. Guys, appreciate you, man. Can't do this without you. Might not sit with you. If the Knicks and Thunder pick the finals for going, I might not sit with you, Wilco. That's the right move, Will. That's the right move, Will. I have a hard time. I can go to games with people who are not fans of my team, but I don't do well when they're cheering for the opposite team. I would assume you're the same way. So that might be the move. Appreciate you guys, man. Can't do this without you. I think Tom's ripping the next one. I think if he gets here soon enough. We got a PYT at Donruss dropping in about 15 minutes, and we'll go from there. So probably, I'm assuming it's going to be the only PYT of the day. So if you want PYT football, make sure you hop in that one, get it done quick, and then we'll probably move on to some dubs and all that after. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great